Hi, my name is Andrew Gong, and I'm here to talk about my architecture research project, the Twin Pagodas. The Twin Pagodas of Wuhanyan Temple are located in Suzhou, China. They were built in 982 AD during the Song Dynasty, and they are located in the eastern province of Jiangsu, which is on the far eastern side of China, right by the Korean Peninsula and Japan. They are a popular tourist site, and though the architect is unknown, tradition has it that they were designed by two brothers, Wang Wenhun and Wang Wehu, and most likely they were built by Buddhist monks. Simply put, these pagodas are temples in the form of a tower and are for the most part identical. Each level is built in the shape of an octagon. Each pagoda is 7 stories tall, comprising 98 feet, including a cast iron spire at the top. They are built with an octagonal base, and the upper stories are set at 45 degrees from the floor below. When you look at the pagoda, each story has 4 doors, one for each direction, that alternates with the 4 false windows. One can get to the upper floors inside by very steep, movable stairs. Pagodas were religious buildings, and their purpose was to store and protect Buddhist relics and sacred writings. The twin pagodas were constructed mostly of thick masonry walls, and in this case brick, and then the top part of it turns into a tall cast iron spire. They are significant because, first, it's unusual for them to be built as a pair. Normally, pagodas are built as a single building. They are also significant because they are some of the oldest and best preserved pagodas in China. And lastly, they're significant because each cast iron spire is unusually long, making up approximately 1/4 of the pagoda's height. During the Song Dynasty, it was typical for pagodas to be tall and to be built with an octagonal design and with masonry, so the twin pagodas are no exception. Because they were built during the Song Dynasty, they reflect the Neo-Confucianist values that were held at that time, namely self-discipline, goodness, and trustworthiness. As a result, it's obvious that the workmanship or work ethic that has gone into building these structures has withstood the test of time. And now for the model. The model measures about 28 inches high from the bottom to the steeple and about 6 inches wide. And for materials, I use foam core because it represents the thick masonry walls that the pagoda has. And I use some crescent board, which helps to stabilize the structure. But this is actually how it looks on the real pagoda. They have these slabs here to stabilize it. Next, I use construction paper for the curvy projecting eaves, as you see here. After that, I use some green fluorofoam here, as well as some green styrofoam. This is what florists use for flowers. Green was all I could find, so I spray painted it. And then I used some toothpicks for this gate down here, as well as for the very tippy top of this steeple up here. And then last but not least, I use some dental floss for the chain here. Help stabilize it. And we're going to take a look around here. Here on the back, the actual pagoda does have an open door here, but in the front they have a cage door, as we saw just a moment ago. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you.